to a carry position. Woo! Okay, so they're gonna just double down once he pops up. There's not much this poor Pango can do other than wait it out, and waiting out is a huge loss of time, a huge loss of resources. And of course, not to shine any shade on Merriwhite, he's also adding in a lot of pressure here, but the CM at this point, she is kind of low on mana, needs to be careful. Up top, Inkswell, Shad, it is gonna connect, a nice body block. They were gonna prolong the Inkswell as much as possible, just to make sure Shad goes down as first blood. Handsken, looking pretty bad. The leap is available, and he's gonna nicely use it under the tower. Still stooming in. He is dedicated to the chase. They will try to pressure down this Mirana. They will make contact, though. But it does feel like they have lost her. Handsken. Uh-oh. They're gonna overextend with that trade-off just to see the Mirana go down. But Shad has returned in the meantime. And he's still not fearing the Zeus, as the Thunder God's Wrath is gonna be prolonged for quite a long time. Up top, Bait a little bit on the low side, as Shad and Handsken are the ones who are keeping up the pressure, and the breath is gonna take down Stillminion, leaving Edger very freaking low and insanely vulnerable at the same time. Down bottom, rincyq. There's the jump coming in from RESTFARMERS here. They will find their momentum and take down the squishy target. Merriwhite hides under the tower and pops his health. Nice play here from RESTFARMERS. They finally do manage to pick up that lovely momentum on the Pango and getting close and personal to the gyro. You just need to pretty much wait it out. You realize at this point that Bait are pouring in a lot of resources to keep the Pango under control, but his scaling, the shield crash with the swashbuckler just doing way too much. Pablo, Dendi, nice leap forward. He will take him down. Still, we haven't seen a takedown on the gyro just yet. Even though he is lacking on that level 6, Shad has died once already, but it feels like he's a little bit better, but not for long, as the Primal Split is going to be used up with a rotation coming in from Merriwhite. And this DK left all by himself for the Taken. They are going to proceed into going for the tier 1 as well, utilizing the Primal Split to its maximum. And the best part is they took him down during the Elder Dragon form, which means he didn't get a lot out of it. Which means RESTFARMERS are going to attempt to take something down bottom. Nice juking around coming in from rincyq, and will they get him? Well, a little bit short, but the kill is secured. Pablo even taking a lot of that tower damage just to make sure he goes down. Oh, and the follow-up. It does feel like Dendi has obtained his free passage now that he's enabled by the Blink Dagger. It's gonna take about 50 seconds, maybe 70 seconds until they reset and try to push again. But so far, it's been looking really good. They're gonna go at it once again, finding Pablo, connecting with the Inkswell, and it's gonna be an easy kill. Adzantick commits for the jump. Handsken is gonna arrive from the other side. The Mirana, however, is gonna be locked away from the rest of the team, and oh, but she will survive. Nice Thunder God's Wrath being popped up. The spirits, they're gonna connect on to 2. Ooh, Handsken barely survives that. Merriwhite exposed. Stillminion as well, looking super low, but EGxrdemxn, he is there to keep up the pressure, and Adzantick, he's gonna be burned down to smithereens after taking down 2 Shad. Still in the open. Stillminion, nice takedown. Manages to avoid the call down, but he's gonna get connected and stunned out by the rocket. No, he's not gonna be able to fight us. He could pop. And at the same time, it is physical damage that you're dealing with. Oh, a catch. Nice play here. Pablo and the gang, they will find one. Merriwhite as well. A little bit of a misplay from Bait, even though they did have... Well, they do have somewhat of vision there, but it's just about scouting out these rotations. You're not going to see them, though. Obviously, with the smoke coming in. We have Stillminion on the scout out, looking for a target, maybe to bait out somebody. Or maybe just, you know, to find this initiation. But Bait have managed to push forth here. rincyq is starting to hurt a little bit more. But they are... Uh-oh. They will try to avoid this fight. But Dendi is going to be the first one to be caught on. Looking seriously low. Moonlight Shadow is going to be popped up. Avoids the Gleipnir root. But oh, the Blink Dagger is going to help him live. Mary White in the middle. Freezing Field. Oh, but just both of them to be targets for Pablo to get a lock onto. Edger manages to pop the Primal Split. But without that initiation, Bait cannot keep up with this fight. Arrow, nice miss, but he's not gonna miss the Gleipnir. Locked into the trees. It's gonna be 4 clean kills in the favor of RESTFARMERS. And going in from the sides, 4-man Smoke Shad realizes it's been broken. A nice catch, StoneManian. They will connect both supports together. Dendi once more on the run. Moonlight Shadow is going to be popped up. Primal Split from behind. Nice RP. They will get a lockdown to Xibbe, but he is going to disconnect from it. Still Soulbind, keeping him locked down. The Moonlight Shadow is going to keep him protected, but eventually he will be forced out to fight. Shad keeping up the harassment onto the onto the Brewmaster. He is going to keep him busy during the Primal Split. But Pablo, he's going to be pushed up top and taken down. A hero that RESTFARMERS are not willing to fight without. But it's Rosh time, so when it's Rosh time, you are ready to go and get it. Rosh. Yeah, he's gonna push Handsken away. Are they gonna try to prolong it as much as possible? No way. No way they're gonna try to do this. Nimbus cancels. Oh god. They're so... Adzantick, Handsken. They're not gonna allow this Roshan to go across the other side. Bait are waiting for him to go through, but nope, they're not gonna Shad everybody. They're gonna fight in front of this gate, but it's gonna be Bait who takes it. Aegis on the ground. It's gonna be a deny by Shad. Adzantick, he dies by the hands of egxrdemxn. Shad still keeping up the pressure. Oh, that's gonna be a miss from Xibbe. What the hell? What the hell just happened, RESTFARMERS? This was an insane play, but they are gonna lose it though. Still, they are fighting this. Primal Split is not gonna be popped up. egxrdemxn is gonna be the one to die. Cheese snatched by Mary Y. Bait, they are still in the vicinity. Xibbe keeping up the pressure. Dendi, he's gonna find a hero to take down. It's gonna be Handsken, but from the pit, the DK is still fighting. Ogre Totem's not gonna get StoneManian very far. Mary Y forces out a buyback, does not use the cheese. And still, RESTFARMERS are here. They are keeping up the pressure. They get a lock on to Dendi into the trees, and he is the next target to go down. rincyq using the BKB to keep as much pressure as he can, but it's not gonna be... They're even gonna trade the cheese for it. Oh god. Bait going in 100% here versus... And they are super scared about how they're gonna go about this. RESTFARMERS, they got a refresher up and running on the Adzantick, which is super scary to deal with. 2 Nimbuses, 2 Thunder God's Wraths, and they will finally make contact. Oh, rincyq, but they will draw out Pablo. That's gonna be a big target in the favor of Bait. Still, RESTFARMERS, they are close by. They will use the Thunder God's Wrath for the reveal, even forcing out the refresher, but they will find StoneManian, take away his gem. Pablo forces out a buyback. egxrdemxn in the mid with the Primal Split. He is gonna lose all the Brewlings. Last man standing. He is gonna go down. Pablo once again found. The Hoodwink is gonna be on the dieback, but the entire team of Bait has been revealed. Bait finally used up, but it's gonna be Shad only. This DK, nice BKB popped there. He will almost survive this. egxrdemxn, rincyq keeping up the pressure. Buyback on the Brewmaster. Shad looking super low there. They will connect and take him down. 2 very good catches coming in from Bait there, which will lead to them defending high ground. He's gonna go for the BKB right after. You could use... I mean, of course, you do need that. Oh, wait, what? Dendi? What are you doing, my dude? All the way on high ground into enemy territory. Pretty much provoking RESTFARMERS to take this chance, and they will go at it. Xibbe, oh, Mary Y, StoneManian, both of them both go down. So Primal Split is going to be used up, and then even though he's the one who caused this calamity, he did manage to run off rincyq as well, but they will lose the Brewmaster. Oh, that's bad. That's super bad. What was Dendi looking for over there? And we're back in business. With 1 more minute remaining on the Brewmaster return and Saib, he will take this initiation. Nimbus lockdown. Nice 4-step forward. They will get rincyq out of it. But he receives a hefty amount of damage. Thunder God's Rev. Dendi is going to be the first target to be bursted down. STOMAHE1 doesn't make it out alive. rincyq, he will find safe passage onto high ground, but there's nobody else from his team here. Team Force, Tier Force under siege. And it's going to be, well, an entire 75 seconds until they regroup completely. rincyq, he does attempt to defend this. STOMAHE1 is going to force out a buyback, but they're going to get a lock onto him. Second that BKB gets off. There's no way he can do anything about this. GG is definitely in order. Yep, they are going to finally call it bait. They did have an interesting sense of how they're going to play with this draft, but not only that they failed to deliver, they did also did not manage to work against RESTFARMERS with Pablo as well. So obviously, well, everybody pretty much scattered around the river. A little bit too scared to fall through. Oh, Placebo trying to be sneaky here, but it's gonna be STOMAHE1 that secures the bounty rune. Still, Placebo looking insanely low. The blood grenade is ticking, but STOMAHE1 will be able to find some distance for his offlaner not to die. Still, Shad closing in. They have eyes on their target, and the Chaos Bolt will eventually take him down. Shad. He does see STOMAHE1 pulling this lane back, but he's gonna steal his courier as well. No, the boar. Oh, actually, he's gonna be able to steal Placebo's boar and try to counteract this wave pool. Meanwhile, Xibbe, they will find Miriwai on the other side. But now turning Placebo's... And Handsken has been actively abusing that, as we can see. I mean, this Enchantress has barely been in lane, just trying to circumvent, trying to control the lanes from the sides. And they will find STOMAHE1 as well. The bird, the cyclone, oh. And those last hits are just insane. Already 2 levels on the passive. I think getting the creeps is just way too much control over what STOMAHE1 and Placebo can do here. There's the jump rift once again. They will body block STOMAHE1 and take him down for a 3rd time. Pushing Placebo away from the lane. Super low on mana at the same time. And what resources can you expend here? Give up a hero just like that. Saib significantly hurt here, as Pablo was a little bit MIA. Oh. The battery assault is gonna slow him down. Nice body block from the Eidolons. rincyq, nope, you're not gonna be able to run off from that side. You will be forced to die, even as Adzantick joins in with the Thunder God's Wrath. Pablo a little bit on the scout out around mid lane. As Adzantick, well, he's not gonna break off. He's just gonna do this annoying thing when he's farming close to the lane and away from it. Oh, meanwhile, STOMAHE1 just dies a painful death once again. In mid lane, we do have... Oh, actually, it's top lane, my bad. We do have Dendi arriving. Nice coil there. And they will prevent Xibbe from doing anything about it, leaving Pablo all by himself under the tower. And it's gonna be 2 tower kills there. But down bottom, Adzantick pays a visit onto Placebo once again. And it's been almost... Well, it's been good 9 minutes into the game. And this Beastmaster has talent which sees things a little bit from a different perspective. You do get random combinations, you do get new metas being picked up. And it's awesome to see. Mid lane, we have the Summoner with the Eidolons. And this, well, big small army just leading up the charge. And oh, Placebo. Poor dude. Yeah, that's a really nice word that we're seeing there. You get control of the bridge, you get control of the lane, at the same time you see what the Ancients are doing. And speaking of, another contest will be triggered by RESTFARMERS, as these camps have been scouted out for quite a long time. Nice hook shot from Pablo, but and rincyq, he's gonna be drawn out with the rift as your demon. Placebo, my bad. He will pop the drawer, but to no effect whatsoever. Bait, they're gonna be forced to leave because it's still, I mean, it's a good old reliable item that you can always use, but it's not gonna Dendi, it's not gonna pop. He's not gonna pop anytime soon. XIBBE is also struggling on the coddle, and he is not your main priority at the same time. Just looking at the options. And Roar to be used up. Well, Placebo, he is gonna take the Wisdom Rune, but it's not gonna go unpunished as RESTFARMERS have everybody there. Miriwai is gonna get scouted out. Pablo, nice hook. They're gonna use everything that they can, but it's a lot of small, low cooldown spells that they can just rinse and repeat. Handsken soaking a lot of that tower damage just to make sure the Mud Golem stays alive and well. But Bait, they are gonna double down on forcing RESTFARMERS away from this lane by popping the glyph. But yeah, even so, oh, nice find there from Xibbe. He will get a lock and a super easy kill onto Dendi. It's not kept enabling Shad to do all of these annoying things, and Pablo, he will find another target to throw a cog onto, and it's gonna be Miriwai. Oh, as he tries to leave the lane, Dendi! No way. He doesn't have anywhere to go, nowhere to hide. Shad, absolutely godlike 904 at this point. I mean, yeah, it does explain you do have the Orchids, the stability, and you do want to make... It's not gonna do much. I mean, still on the brown boots, and halfway through a scepter at minute 17 barely. It's not the Beastmaster game that you're yearning for, and Shad, he's at it again. Oh man. It hurts! I mean, I don't know what's going on with Placebo. Every single item that I can think of right now is pretty far-fetched. Getting an assault, even getting a pair of greaves is a little bit too expensive. And by the time you get the scepter going on, it's no longer gonna be reliable. Oh god damn it. Just buy the item before you die. Well, he's not gonna be able to, but he's gonna have sufficient gold. In the meanwhile, rincyq is gonna get obliterated as Shad finds safe passage to keep up with the high ground push, even across a little bit of the backdoor protection. Shad, every single time I see the blink dagger popping up, he might be finding a target. No, he's just actively pushing deeper into Bait's territory, trying to force them out to defend this at the very least. No, and Dendi. Yep. Kid, Chaos Bolt. You cannot run, you cannot hide, and this guy hits like a freaking truck. Handsken, he is gonna be found there, but even so, this Enchantress, she is enduring a lot, and she's pretty much gonna survive the dragon form, allowing Pablo to find a hook onto rincyq, get him locked for quite some time so Shad can arrive once again with the rift. Oh, god damn it. It's so ugly to see, man. 23-4. This is a super one-sided match that... I don't know, Bait pretty much lost it from the draft itself. They were trying to work out, well, with a bunch of core heroes similarly to the style that RESTFARMERS pulled off in Game 1, but it's not likely like that's gonna happen. Miriwai, no. You cannot face the army of Eidolons. It's just a little bit too much. But anyhow, looking at this game once again, RESTFARMERS have found safe passage to infiltrate deeper into Bait's territory. And I mean, of course you do have all green flags to jump onto high ground, especially after Shad finding Dendi, taking him down with that much of an ease. He's gonna force out a buyback, but you're just throwing a lot more targets for Adzantick, a lot more targets for the CK. They will pop a freezing field, taking down Adzantick though, but there's the black hole instantly canceling out everything. Double buyback is gonna be forced up, but RESTFARMERS are thinning through Bates' defenses, relying, I don't know, on a shard here and there. Thank heavens, the scepter has been built, so we do have the war drums just hitting. But Xibbe is just sadness unfolding in front of my eyes. Looked like a he's gonna go in for a big team fight setup, but he's just gonna decimate Placebo once again from this miserable situation. Even Dendi, who usually has some sort of a good luck here, hasn't managed to get anything. I mean, he is right below Handsken when it comes down to net worth. To throw the roar, it just jumped back to safety. Just this clockwork at this point is feeling so freaking annoying. Shad gets a solo kill on Rosh with Aegis, of course, to top it all off. And RESTFARMERS are aware that Bait are nearby. Handsken will meet the wrath of the rest of the crew, but look at the durability on this Enchantress. She's just surviving through everything. Nature's attendants are gonna wear off eventually, leaving her exposed, but at the same time, she bought a lot of time here. RESTFARMERS are not gonna find the potential for a pickoff, but Bait obviously had a very, very big struggle here. Yeah, even the XDs, I mean, well deserved. God damn. Boots of Bearing, Pipe of Insight, Nature's Attendant. Almost 30 minutes of onslaught, almost 30k net worth in the favor of RESTFARMERS and Shad. He will jump at it once again. Nice silence there from Dendi, preventing him to stop, but probably just for a little while. He will proceed further. Nice riv there. Gets a lock on to rincyq. This DK impedance damage. Oh, it's not gonna get him. Oh, this Crystal Maiden though, she's not gonna survive. Bates, they will scatter away from the center of this team fight, as RESTFARMERS have confidently breached high ground. Gonna go for Megas, or maybe even potentially go for kills. Oh, Shad, he's gonna go at it, instantly jumping on to Dendi, locking him under the Nimbus. He will manage to phase though, but will he be able to blink away in time? Answer is yes. But they are chasing them everywhere. Dendi still will die by the hands of Adzantick. Stomayan dies right afterwards. Everybody on the defense line from Bait is dead. And finally, there is the GG being called up. Should have been called like 10 minutes ago, but Bait might have been hoping for a miracle scenario here. RESTFARMERS absolutely merciless here in this game too, completely enabled by the